Just disappointing. I wish I could tell you that we didn't have great practices all week, because we did. You know, and you go a very long period of time without scoring, and then everything else gets a little bit exposed. They did a great job on the boards. Their guards were killing our guards on the boards, and we just were not making adjustments with that.
Do you think Alo getting those 2 fouls early on in the game affected your game plan?
Could have 100%. You know, she was 3 for 3, so when we did get the ball inside, we were effective, and that was what we've been working on all week, just trying to really go through her, run the offense through her, and that was unfortunate. You know, it was a pretty bit stagnant game, you know, and not being able to really focus and finish on the buckets that made. We shot 24% in the first half, and there were a good deal of layups, but there were a lot of bad, poor shot selection too. We ended up being 4 for 19 or something like that from the three, so still way too many threes.
A lot of violations offensively from both teams. It seems like a lot of turnovers overall, not just from you guys, but from both teams. Just talk about that one.
Very odd to be this many games into the season and getting travel calls that have not been happening. Again, what was causing that? We were down by a good double digits. We start rushing a little bit. You know, without going back to the film, I can't make a comment on that. Definitely, you know, Asia stepped out of bounds, Dre dribbled out of bounds in the second half, but, you know, it makes you start pressing yourself a little bit harder and you know, thinking you got to hit that 120-point basket, which isn't going to help to fix the deficit. So, you know, a bunch of different factors that could play into it, but some people were really working on their unforced turnovers, and all of a sudden we have another group with a bunch of unforced turnovers. So as we piece ourselves together and come together as a team, you know, hopefully you'll see better play. But it was a rough one. It was not as if we wish to go to our holiday season playing in a game like this.
Luciano continues to get better every game. Does your confidence keep growing?
100%. You saw what was happening. There was 3 freshmen on the floor and a Florida State transfer playing under those minutes. You know, you need to prove to me, you know, that maybe you can be putting pressure on other folks and to make us all play better as a group. I mean, we have to find what's best for us.
Well, they aren't going
to
They're not.
We need to. Sorry, a little technical difficulty here. We need to compete every day in practice. Hold people accountable, compete, and that's what great teams do. Great teams really get on each other and really make people play better, so we can all play better as a group.
Past couple of games has been tough games on the boards. How do you guys improve from that going forward?
You know, it's on both of us. Every drill has to be with rebounding, not just the rebounding drill that you have in practice, and it's just complacency. We don't have anything to be complacent about, and we were very complacent on the boards.
As far as the upcoming schedule goes, a couple of games, University of Albany, Central Connecticut State. What's the game plan going to those?
Well, you know, I told the crew, you know, I actually heard my seniors give some really good verbiage in the locker room about, you know, we have the non-conference season, obviously we have the conference season, we have the championship season. So, you know, yeah, you want to be over 500 in your non-conference when you schedule. You want to be, especially the type of schedule, the way we schedule. We didn't schedule cupcakes. Harvard at Harvard, it was definitely not a wash. It was definitely a winnable game today, and we just didn't show up. But we need to be batting over 500, getting out of this non-conference, and be ready to face Delaware in the conference.